Hello everybody and welcome back to map number 2 of BTRG taking on Alpha Red. We're here on Overpass for the pistol round on Alpha Red's map pick. This is certainly going to be an interesting one to see unfold. Now the question really, oh lordy lord, impression is whether BTRG can get off to a good start. And as they find 2 kills, eventually impression goes down. So a little bit of a flaw coming through there on the CT side, just because they've given somewhat of an opening. With the push coming down towards B, this could be very dangerous indeed. Jumping around, avoiding the headshot. Katie's got to be very careful as the T's have already closed in the distance on him. Okay, eventually the kill's going to be found by Dreamers, and we're into a 1v4. Not a very winnable situation at all for Peerage, and with 1 bullet in his head, it certainly becomes even less so. 1-0, BTRG are the team that are out on top. And looking pretty good to start it off in the pistol at least, surviving with 4 players. Reinvestment does have to be made quite a bit though. Really, this is the round where you're looking towards them to survive with a lot. And okay, Alpha Red have gone for a force buy. Now on Overpass, I'm not a big fan of T-side force buys. I think in general you're better off waiting and getting the full buyout. Getting your AKs, because you know most teams are going to have SMGs still and FAMASs in play. But hey, they've rolled with it. We're going to see what they can do. As Alpha Red haven't sustained any casualties just yet, but nor have they opened the round up. Nice shot on the start. Pushing over towards the A-bomb site. There we go. Starting things off pretty well as Sticky picks up 1. A little bit of damage sustained on the back of it, but it's an SMG kill and a FAMAS picked up for his teammates. Peerage returns it, closing in on the bomb site. Dreamers is the only one here to really stop this. Actually, the rotation has already come up from start. Playing with an MP9 over towards the back right, but it's not an easy weapon up against armored opponents to use, and Fox even catches the back of Dreamers. Alpha Red haven't lost a single player. Upgrading most of their weapons. Even KNTZ has got an M4, and this becomes a really difficult clutch for Katie. Indeed, almost an impossible one. As Katie bails on down towards the B bomb site. Going for the save down here. Is being hunted down though. This is a big problem. The P250 of Mayrolls waiting for the peak, and there it is. The FAMAS picked up and a further weapon secured for the T side. What in the world has just happened? Alpha Red pick up the second round in extraordinary fashion. Nobody died. Nobody. And now BTRG want to follow similar suit. They're going to take out the Deagles and attempt to get the damage done themselves. We'll see if it's possible. Certainly going to be a difficult one for them to secure. BTRG securing all of A. This is a little bit awkward. Okay, they've got the information, sure, but now not seeing anybody. And I do like this setup. Let's just take a look at this. The fact that they've got all their players kind of in position on long. If even one person was to peek out here, they would be in a world of hurt. But as you can see, that's not the case. The CT hold is seeing, look, they're committing to it. They're playing passive. They're not aggressing further to find information. But that is going to cost them, as eventually this bomb is making its way towards the B bomb site where the plant will go down. And the thing for BTRG, and I want to make this clear, at this point I want to see them save. You've committed to A. You've not found anything. Save the weapons and try again next round. You can commit to it, but you're not going to have a buy. So it doesn't make a difference if you just wait. Stick together, save the weapons, and bring them forward. It's what they're going to try to do. Alpha Red shouldn't really be hunting down. They have a couple SMGs that they could do so with. But I want to see both teams survive with all 5 players alive. That's the ideal situation. Maybe they find an exit and upgrade a weapon. Which is why Alpha Red shouldn't be hunting. 1-for-1s at this stage would look good for BTRG. And this actually could be the first round that I've been casting in the last year where we've actually seen all 10 players still alive at the end of it, taking very little damage. Majority damage done by the bomb. I like it. It doesn't make for interesting Counter-Strike. It's not an exhilarating round, but what it is a sensible one. They're making the smart decisions. They're not here to impress us and amuse us. They're here to win the game, and that's how you do it. Now you stack up again. The same setup if you want to. Alpha Red may take things towards A this time, and that's where you have a chance, and already you can see them starting to make a push out middle. This could now get very dangerous. Utility dispensed over towards B. Shots being landed here by Impression, and that indicates that it's a stack towards B this time, if we're running with the same statistics, the same setup as previously. Evidently, though, it is not. Dreamers wants to peek around this smoke. Pushing through it may be suicide, but he might just catch Fox off up close. He hears the steps, he knows they're coming, and no kill to be connected. Lots of players sitting down on long. Katie is one of them, rotating over to close right as he hears the player jumping out. Doesn't find the kill, but his teammates now could with low HP on a couple of these players. Oh, there's the peek from start as well. Lots of damage being done, but unfortunately no kills just yet. And with the rotation coming up through CT, Impression is the last player left alive. At this point, they should probably suspect a rotation to have come through and begin making their way down towards B, but they've already come down long and secured the bomb site for the most part. Nice shot connected onto Fox, who is slightly low. Now they rotate down to B, though, knowing exactly where Impression is. And I think try to get that weapon. I think it's a UMP. It is, yeah, it's a UMP. Just picked it up. Not. Oh, no, you want the deagle at that range, mate. That's a little unfortunate. 3-1 as we finish off the round. Now look, BTRG made the right decisions. They only get 1 kill for it. But it's about the percentage plays. There's a scenario where they come out through long, you hit your deagle shots, and you get a very, very nice victory. Impression falling back in toilets. He doesn't want to stay aggressive with the op, and I certainly do agree with the decision. Bail on out of there. Oh, spotted out the head. Impression knows there's players up close and short now. He's going to back off and try to catch the angle as they push forward. His teammate is watching that, though. Conscious of long. Spots out nobody's here. And that one spot on the jump peak is what causes this rotation to come up from B. Alpha Red still committing towards the bomb site, and they've become a little bit predictable in that sense. Nobody spotted on long, and if they don't see any more contact, they'll probably rotate another player down to B. You can't really afford to leave 3 here for too long. There's the contact, though. The simple fact that there was an AWP there means that it's most likely going to be a hit towards A. They usually won't send their op alone. There's an opening kill found by the T side, but traded back very quickly by the CTs. Impression still sitting on the bomb site. Gets lit up by a quick headshot. Another kill on the board, though. He's starting to look very good. His teammates are coming in to reinforce him as well. He's on 18 HP. Tries to land the shot onto the bomb planter, but obviously not planting anymore. Now knows that he is as the smoke fades. The timing is terrible from A-rolls. And another kill for Impression. Can he finish it off himself? No, his teammates do, though. And bring us over 3-2. BTRG winning out the round. And Alpha Red just a little bit too predictable. And then when they go to the bomb site, waiting too long to plant. I don't like seeing Alpha Red get a little bit hesitant after what were some pretty dominant leads built up early on. BTRG now with a double up setup in play. I've got a little bit of control towards long, but Dreamers is eventually going to be forced off that angle. As Dreamer falls back to the A-bomb site, there are still 2 players to hold down short, so he just has to focus his attention on long. As Alpha Red have the bomb outside of B, but there's no sense of commitment just yet. The boost to come up here as KNTZ is going to catch an angle up on top and deal some damage to Katie. But it's all superficial. Still 66 HP on the board. With the AK's ability to one-shot headshot, that may not matter. KNTZ comes in and takes down Katie as push comes forward. It's the A-bomb side that's under threat. Start isn't feeling too good right now as he connects one onto KNTZ though, even on low HP. The round is secured for BTRG with the frags on A. Impression again holding down pretty effectively on the bomb site. And a pause comes through. I think this will probably be Alpha Red calling in the tactical just to make sure that they... Obviously they're investing into this round. It's Sticky that can't really afford an AK, but he can be dropped over by like KNTZ perhaps. It's pretty important to sit back and assess yourself. Your current economic situation. Make sure that when you come into this round, when you fully invest, that you A, invest correctly, and B, that the strategy is there to bring this round into a victory. Actually, Sticky's going to be taking a Deagle as alongside utility. They couldn't afford to give him anything else. Get to buy it up himself as well. Here we go, opening it up. Dreamer going to be the one finding it, but it's 1 for 1 as he goes down. And thinking about BTRG, they start a rotation towards the A-bomb site, leaving just 1 to hold down Monster, which is never going to be ideal. If you only have 1 player on the B-bomb site on Overpass, it can certainly start to hurt you. But luckily, rotations do begin. Second player here, 2 towards A, focusing towards long control. They've got Impression on an AWP with Ray as well, holding down up close on long in that tight corner. Alpha Red slowly start to move their way towards A. Walking into this setup, but it is one that's primarily used to shut down long aggression and not really as useful when they do push up through short exclusively. Nade going down into short toilets. Doesn't see all too much of a return for BTRG. They are still in a 4v4, so this looks good for Alpha Red. Pushing in towards this AWP, though, could certainly cause some problems. The flashbangs just keep on coming. Molotov about to go towards Bank to stop reinforcements from being all too helpful, but they're already up, making their way towards this bomb site. Impression's going to be taken down very quickly. Fox continues to frag. Maybe not, actually, as he's lit down to 11 HP. Ray comes up behind, and only the 1 kill to be found, as the USP of Start is certainly starting to have his way. AWP out, nice shot, and with only 10 HP left. Fox has to push forward to make sure he's not on the diffuser, but he knows that now, and even though he's spotted out, wallbang going to be attempted, perhaps. He's going to be peeked out from short itself. No! What is that shot? How does Fox not take him down? 6 HP! Stark gets the defuse as well. That is outrageous! I'm actually in shock. How has he managed that? The fact that he's defusing and then he's looking towards doorway. He's just exclusively focused on that angle. He gets the 1% flick, but also Fox had shot off the shots earlier on. Really? How has that happened? I'll say one thing about Asian Counter-Strike. It never ceases to surprise me. My God, some individuals showing up today. Sticky opens it up with a Tech 9. Manages to collect a weapon. And now going to be making his way over towards his teammates to group up and see what damage they can do. Okay, talking about damage. I mean, what's going on? Someone explain to me what's happening right now. There's an AUG and an M4 left. 2v4. Alpha Red now the one's pulling it back. Oh my lordy lord. BTRG should be going for a save at this point. They haven't got money for the next round. And they know that Alpha Red at this point will have picked up most of these weapons. Opening comes in from Sticky. Or the exit, rather. As he finds one more kill. You should see start carrying this weapon forward. Scourger, I feel like you need counseling after today's matches. I mean, this has been certainly an eventful day. Let's put it that way. I have been surprised again and again by some of the clutches and ninja diffuses that these guys are able to pull off. Start holding down with the only M4 that they have for this round. Manages to bait out one and at least find the frag. The M4 retrieved by Katie as the trade went down. With Alpha Red into a 4v4. And BTRG not looking 100% on form here. I mean, the fact that it's 4-4 still looks better for Alpha Red because they're on the T side, obviously. And they are generally pretty good on their CT. This is their map pick as well. Coming up behind the USP. I mean, what? Honestly, these pistol rounds, just incredible so far. Sticky in a 1v2. This really is CZ Go. Even the USP of Ray finding that frag. Now, both players remaining have no armor to use. Oh, okay. Sticky takes a little bit of damage. It could have been, like, he probably would have been dead, to be honest, if armor was in the hands of Ray. An M4 retrieved for impression. And he's got a kit. So he can go for this. And, I mean, does he, though? Once the plant goes down on A, I think it's probably time to save. AWP there. AWP there. Impression. AWP. Well, I suppose he's trying to flank out. He doesn't want to drop a weapon and give away his position. But as the bomb plant goes down, please just save the op. Oh, no. He's going to try to win the 1v1. Up against armor. Sure, Sticky's found 3 kills so far, but he hasn't taken a whole lot of damage for it. His impression just inches forward. The brave position for Sticky, but... Oh, turn around. Okay, he's going to be taken down. And I just feel like with low money on Dreamer and all into this round, they could have taken pistols around it. It would have been a really nice spot all in all for them to play from. But I suppose the 1v1, I actually didn't realize their loss bonus was that low. See, the real problem is that I can't see the round history. So I keep forgetting what loss, and indeed the loss bonus ticker, so I keep forgetting what loss bonus they're on. Obviously, as it gets reset after... Not fully reset anymore. Thought Alpha Red had one more in a row. So I suppose maybe the 1v1 the better decision. But with the fact that you could have saved an op, I just feel like that would be all in all a better decision. But whatever. We'll move past it. We've just seen a Kobe come in. I'm not even surprised anymore. Katie fell down and won't be getting back up as the push comes towards the B bomb site. Sticky has been... No, he hasn't been spotted out, sorry. Dreamer, I found a kill onto his teammate KNTZ. Okay. Alright, doesn't even get the kill. In the end, it's going to be Pirich that finds the frag onto Dreamer. And that's going to be 6-4. Alpha Red, they win that round 9 times out of 10. Actually, maybe they win that round 1 time out of 10. Somehow this is how... Like, Asian Counter-Strike. The statistics just don't make sense. Scores are, I can't tell if it's amazement or depression. It's a little bit of both. I mean, those rounds are always boring to watch, unless you see something cool coming through, like a couple of pistol kills. Oh! They just naded themselves. But okay. It's alright. It didn't land. Peerage was lit down by a mid-peak early on, and this is a really important round for BTRG. 6 rounds on the board for Alpha Red's about as much as they want to give away. From this point forward, they need to secure the rest of them. Okay, there we go. Sticky managing to open up one as Katie just pushed through Monster. And again, it's consistently felt like BTRG's aggression timing is just terrible. And it's not that it's bad, it's just that it's so unlucky. Every time they go for aggression, it's being spotted. Impression is so impressive on this AWP. Short consistently being locked down by him. Now over into a 3 versus 4 with low HP on Dreamer. Impression goes down. This is a little bit awkward because Dreamer, of course, is coming up on long. Thing is, already pushed up long is going to be Ray, who's now looking to come up behind them on the flanky danker, get some damage done. Dreamer's here to help out a little bit, but on such low HP, they'll probably go out the doorway actually, and they can. Oh no, Ray's going out the doorway. Okay. Finds the opening kill. Can't deny the bomb plant, though. As it goes down, it's a 2 versus 3. Smoke on the Molotov as well, just to allow them to get back with a little bit of security. Mayroll's going to be taken down through the smoke, though, leaving it all onto Sticky. He's got to find a full ace to win this one out. Nowhere close. Not a bullet connects. Start quickly dispatches him, and the defuse to come through. BTRG back on track. Six to 5, Alpha Red. I mean, they're still in the lead, right? Not only that, but even if this does go kind of 9 to 6, that's still a pretty decent half for Alpha. But this is their map, so I do expect them to probably finish this around 8 to 7. Maybe even in favor of them, because if they win this round, they should have 8 on the board. Fox is already going to be opening things up. As we move over towards the B bomb site with the bomb, there's still 2 players on A. Starting to get a little bit aggressive on short. It's Fox inching on up short. Looking for anybody to play with, not finding it. Peerage is going to rotate back on the AWP. Post up long range and see if he can find anybody else. Fox here's the AWP up close, spots him out. That's dangerous to just stand up in front of him like that. But he finds the kill, and again, that's a man advantage extended in favor of the T side into 2. Fox is making a lot of noise on A, dragging the rotations up. The bomb's going to go down for free on B pretty much. Fox keeps on giving 3 kills on the board already. No ace for him, as Mayrolls is very quick to find that kill in heaven, denying the ace. Or per old Fox. But he might have one more in him. As Ray is starting to come up behind, Fox spots him out and is going to be taken down. At least 1 kill on the board for BTRG. The AWP now, the primary objective is to save that over to the next round. Well, Ray at least finds one more on the exit. He should be able to survive here as well. I don't think anybody's in position. Oh, no, he's pushed up with the Molotov! Still finds the kill, though. Okay. All right, let's calm down. Let's relax. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry at all. 7-5. Alpha Red ahead. I mean, this is a one-sided T side for sure. Now as they come into this, if they win this round right here, it's 9-6. Guaranteed worst scoreline for Alpha Red. Oh no, BTRG are getting torn apart over towards the B bomb site. The weaknesses are starting to show. Only an AWP and a FAMAS left. I mean, even this force buy was questionable. I would have rather see them save over all their economy and go for the next round, but now they're in a really, really weird position. Saving the AWP and the FAMAS if it's possible. And sure, it looks good. It looks fine, but... Well, even at that, the fact that you're going to have to force up in the next round... Or maybe they won't. I mean, at this point, you just don't want to give 9 rounds over to Alpha Red, but the problem is, if you force buy, you might give 10 rounds to them. It's like the lesser of two evils, but I don't actually know which the lesser is. Dropping a FAMAS over to start certainly indicates a force buy is going to come through. Alpha Red could get double digits on the board. And like, this is... If they win this round... Right, let's see. Alpha Red, if they lose this round, they can still fight for 9-6, which is an incredible half. 8-7, still a really good half for them. If BTRG win this, maybe they get 6 rounds. Maybe 7. But, again, they'll be against a full buy. If they lose, though, they're completely screwed. Dreamer coming in well, starting it off with a quick double. He's been spotted out, though. Still on full HP, well, effectively full HP. Over towards the barrels, flashbang goes down, swing coming out. Dreamer in there with another, and he almost gets more, but Katie's there to trade it out, so it's okay. Fox is all alone, and no 3K this time, mister. 8-6. BTRG come into it and find another round, but again, still not going to be easy as they move forward here. Once again, weaknesses are going to be shown in the economy with a FAMAS coming out. Alpha Red might have to do the same. No, they dropped over an AK. I didn't notice that. So Mayrolls picks that up. Full util, full AKs, an AWP in play for Peerage as well. So the buy looks better for Alpha Red. And again, 8 rounds is still enough. This is heavy pressure on BTRG to actually come out on top in this round. Impression, 80 HP on the board. Drops a deep Molotov. See what he can do. Not going to be landing too much, though. As Alpha Red aren't looking to take things too quickly. The problem is they haven't got a lot of map control, so they do have to make a move. Impression constantly picks them off on short. But still, they take it slow and they try to eliminate him. He's happy to punish for that. There's Dreamer pulling in with one more and pulled ahead now. 2 kills on the board. BTRG are looking really good. Mayrolls not able to find that kill and actually going to be pushed down a little bit further. Impression eventually returns and gets a second, a third in the round as it's 8-7 to close it out. And I really just want to commend Impressions on his opping throughout this entire series, but particularly here on Overpass. He's been doing really, really well. I think he finished that half with 15 kills, and considering the fact that they had a really slow start and hadn't got the op out a lot, he was so impactful just on a very consistent basis. The thing that we do have to take into consideration is although it's 8-7 and although BTRG have managed to pull it back in the last couple of rounds, the reality is Alpha Red are pulling ahead in almost every aspect of the game. 8 rounds on the board as they finish out over on their T side is more than enough to bring them into a flourishing 2-0 here in half number 2. This could be the end of the series overall. To be honest, I mean, yeah, BTRG started to be a little bit better towards the end, but my money's still on Alpha Red. I'm feeling like they're going to be the ones to walk away with it, but this pistol round could change a lot. if Alpha Red are the ones to walk away with the victory, they'll pull ahead and they'll definitely look like favorites. But BTRG, on the other hand, it's important. They can pull back into the lead, take it 9-8, maybe even a 10-8 if they're lucky enough to have Alpha Red forced by. And it's going to be a small advantage for whichever team wins this, but I feel like BTRG needed a lot more. The kills. Oh my god, KNT said. He picks up 2. Fox is there to support for more. Push coming up through Monster. Katie is going ham. Oh, I thought that was Katie. I was about to have a heart attack. Impression lands the kill. As the bomb goes down. Oh my lord. I was not ready for that to be Katie. I was just not ready. A 2 versus 2. Bomb plant. A-Rolls comes in to try and grab one more kill. Long range with the USP, able to do it. The bomb is planted kind of out in the open, so Impressions might just be able to do this. As he makes his way over into heaven, spots out one, knows they're not defusing it just yet, doesn't see any defuse wires. There's no kit in play either. They've got to stick this. Impression going in for the big play. He's going to try to take the diffuser down. Indeed he does, and backs away as well. Beautifully played. Impressions won the round. Great headshot onto Peerage as well, just to hammer home the point. What an incredible player. 17 kills on the board right now, but it's all about the impact. In the rounds when he needs to step it up, he is carrying them forward. The buy coming through now sees Alpha Red with a bit of a force buy. A Mag 7 coming through with SMGs and 2 pistols. BTRG aren't in the same boat. They're certainly behind by a little bit. I've got their AK-47s out. So we'll see what Alpha Red can do. Oh no, Impressions, one of the big players already taken down. That's going to be an AK converted over into the favor of the CT side. Five v 4. BTRG are behind, but they've managed to claim a lot of control towards the A-bomb site. 2 players already spotted up close. Fox is ready for the play. Hey, you're pushing. What? Just turned around. I thought he was ready for the bank push. Alpha Red. Oh, we're going to be torn apart? Maybe not, actually. The trade's going with the SMGs, and it's into a 3 versus 2. Town goes start. It's all on to Katie. He's done it before, but full blind, jumping out in the middle of the open, easily eliminated, and Alpha Red pulled back the second round with the force buy. It has been a long day so far. We started things at 7 a.m. my time. Now we're looking at 4 o'clock. 3 best of 3s. We're towards the second map of the last one. And Alpha Red are trying to hammer it home. They're trying to finish here. Give me an early night. Well, we'll see if that's going to be the case. Remember, at this point, you know, we're in the lower bracket. They're fighting to stay alive in this tournament. To continue on through and find their spot in ESL 1 Cologne. 20 Nuevo Dis. BTRG have pretty much nothing to work with here. You know, they're on the hero rifle. They're spotted out for the most part as well. I'm pushing forward. Mayroll should have an easy time. The bulldozer about to come out in full force, but only 2 kills. The return from Red Fox isn't there either. From Fox, rather. Again, this is the problem of putting your names so close together. Pierce is going to look to find kills long range. Great shot with the AK-47. And with Ray not having a great time without armor in play, he's swept up pretty quickly once he gets into an aim duel. Scourger, yes indeedy. A 10-hour shift. It's not bad. It could be worse. We've done 26-hour shifts before. That was fun. All solo as well. BTRG get a full buy out here. Let's take a look at their economy. If they come into it, they're... Oh, get out of there. Bail. Run, Peerage. Run for your life, goddammit. He's out. KNTZ is pretty low on HP as well, so this could get a little bit awkward. Already, not only have they taken damage, but they've lost map control as well. So 10-8. BTRG come in with full economy except for the util. That's the only thing that they're really missing, and they've already expended quite a lot of it, leaving them with only 2 flashbangs. Now they've obtained quite a bit of damage for it. And the spams that they're just throwing around the map are not finding anything just yet. Slowly but surely inching their way forward. We're going to see Alpha Red with a passive hold. Pirich has made his way towards close long in the corner. See him sat down there. Over on the bomb side itself, it's Sticky trying to peek out. You got your low HP player right here, KNTZ, holding down the bomb side itself, supported by the barrels player, and indeed by good old Fox, who's still on the MP9, but he spotted them out. That is a fantastic bit of information gained for the CT side. Molotov goes down as they push on forward. He's not ready for it, and he's going to be taken down. Returning the kills, though, is going to be May rolls until he's eventually taken down. They have no idea KNTZ is here. Absolutely no clue. They're checking it, though. They're coming down to sweep it, and he's going to be eliminated. Now into a 1v4. Look at the HP in play. Molotov goes out. If he sticks around, he'll catch that bomb planter. Doesn't matter. Although the Molotov eliminates him, the kills found before that. And so 10-9, BTRG walk away with the victory in that round. And again, their economy isn't fantastic, but they don't have to force anything back up on Start, Katie, or Dreamer past this point. So they're feeling relatively okay. What was that noise? That's my panic. Get the hell out of there. Basically, if I'm ever playing matchmaking, that's the noise I make when they're rushing B. It's just... it's like the sound of Indians, Native American Indians approaching over the horizon. I don't know if that really sounds like that. One opening kill is not bad, so I'm kind of not taking this round too seriously because I thought Alpha Red were pretty much written off, but now they're fully rotating towards A, making a very early prediction of where BTRG are going to go, and it looks to be right. You can see that Bomb's making the wrong decision. They're on the highway to hell. Actually, approaching the highway to hell. Of course, the highway is here, so they're close to the highway to hell. But let's leave it at that. Sticky with another kill. That's the AK-47 already spotted, and they know there's a boost coming in. Now they know all the players are here. Great shots connected by Katie. Going to try to continue that streak. The CZ's up close. Not able to get up to all too much. And KNTZ, after picking up the AK-47, is going to look to close this out. 1v2. Behind the smoke as it dissipates. He hasn't been spotted out just yet. Waiting for the peek to come in. Finds one. Has an idea now where the last player is after hearing the shot ring out. And now definitely knows where Ray is as the ball plant is going to be attempted. It's a fake and the swing out lands a kill for Ray. 10-10. Equalized up. And Alpha Red they fall short of that round by just a narrow margin. And you got to remember, they actually come into this with just pistols. So that's actually a pretty good result. I thought you'd gone full Futurama Zoidberg. Actually, might be where it came from, where I started doing it. He like runs away. My communication in game is fantastic. You may not understand what I'm saying until after it would have been relevant, but it's great looking back. A little bit of a force from Alpha Red, but only what they can afford. Keeping over, you know, bits of armor, Mag 7 that's already gone. They want to return a couple of kills and just make sure the BTRG economy is low so they're not able to reinvest if they do lose this round. They should know that Fox is over towards short where he already found a kill earlier on. He's going to be taken down eventually. 11-10. That's always been the way that the qualifiers have gone for IM Sydney, ESL 1 Cologne, IM Chicago. The IEM and then the ESL 1 series have always had solo cast qualifiers. Sticky's holding over towards long side of bathrooms, and I feel like he could definitely have some impact there. With an AUG in hand, they start to push forward. They're lined up for him as well. He picks off one, scopes in to try and get the second. Bail out of that fight. He's not able to. As Katie wins it out eventually, and that 1-for-1 trade looks just fine for the T side. Being able to connect. Oh, okay. May rolls as well. That's the flanker taken out, or rather the faker, but he's not able to get too much done. If he pushed forward and got a kill, that would completely sell the fake, and they'd have to rotate down. But now on the back of Peerage finding that as well, you're going to see standard 2-2 holds coming into effect. They're not going to be worried about playing a stack towards a bomb site as they don't know which one it is. 2 players now spotted out over towards A. Peerage, severe damage taken from that nade, and he goes out for a peek. That's brave. Well, is it brave or is it stupid as his teammate's going to be left in a 1v1 on the bomb site itself? Trades are going to be attempted now by KNTZ 1 by 1. Alpha Red, we're in a lot of danger of losing that round. Oh no! You got a feel for him. KNTZ is just millimeters away from picking up that ult, but due to the round end timer, he's not able to have it as he ran all the way around the bomb site. He wanted to do Ring a Rosie to pick it. 11-11. Last bit of economy in effect for BTRG. This is probably the most important round so far. If Alpha Red find this, well, whichever team finds this actually destroys the money of the other team. And we'll probably get a second in the back pocket. This is so dangerous. He hasn't spotted out a second player yet. There it is. That's it. That's the round over. What a play by Peerage. He catches both players on long, picks up an AK-47. The bomb is still in T-spawn, so BTRG can't even take things quickly towards B. And even as they do, they're torn apart. KNTZ gets a double. And Ray is left all alone in the terrorist spawn. He's picked up the bomb, but what can he do? 1v4. Again, we should see standard 2-2 holds coming into effect pretty soon. Sticky flashes over so they can jump peek. They don't spot anybody out. Realistically, at this point, the 1v4 shouldn't see anything for Ray as he closes in on the bomb site. The rotation has already come up. You can see that Fox is in position to support his teammate Peerage. They've got the cross on the site covered. He might get a bomb plant if he plants for toilets. That's the one upside for him. Planting for toilets. Oh, he's a little bit too exposed though. Red Fox was able to find the kill without even really peeking. I think he was like here, and he could see his leg. I don't know why you'd plant here instead of like over in the middle, where you're going to be exposed to the same angles this way, but just less exposed here. I guess just a little bit panicked, didn't really think about it too much, and that cost you the round or the potential at the bomb plant even. The round was already gone pretty much. Pistols down up close to Peerage. This is dangerous, but flashbanged. Oh, he's pincered from 2 sides. How does he stay alive in that situation? Walking away with his life still in his hands. And an AK as well, most importantly, in his possession. BTRG are finally able to afford the full buy. But Alpha Red have already built up a pretty decent economy for themselves that they have the buffer where they can afford to lose some players in some rounds. Nades go down on short. But what are they? Oh, no, Fox! He's just caught in the open with his knife out. Now a nade. Fox, do you want to die? What is this? Sticky's pulled up behind. I don't think they will have expected this just yet. Doesn't throw the Molotov, so his position is still going to remain unknown. But now that smoke is pretty much going to destroy his chances. Actually, hold on. They can boost. They can go up on top of sandbags and find this. The spam goes down. What are they doing? Why are they hooking each other in the smoke? I don't know. I feel like one player was like, boost, boost. The other was like, spam through the smoke. It's like, I don't know what to do here. I'm just going to just start shooting through the smoke randomly. A little bit of a weird spot. Alpha Red... Are they going for a save right now? Yeah, they are. They're going to take these AKs through to the next round. And a very early call. I respect it. The save is going to be pretty safe. I mean, look, as much as it's not fun, we don't get to see sick clutches if you go for the saves. I prefer to see it. It makes a lot more sense. You know, you're going to win far more rounds where you can take yourself the full rifles on your teammates and face into a 5v5 than when you come into things trying to get a 2v3. Now, it's always, it depends how you feel. If you have a little bit of information, if you feel like you have a good position. If there's an opening of some kind and your economy won't be too seriously affected by you losing those weapons, then yeah, go for it. But right here, they've given themselves a little bit more security for future rounds by saving those weapons over. And instead of attempting a 2v3, I think they've maybe given them themselves a chance at a much stronger buy if they lose this round when they next buy. Sorry, hold on, what? What the hell? Did that bounce off the pole? That's a weird bounce. Opening kill goes towards the T side. As Fox is going to have to pull back a little bit. BTRG start to make a little bit of progress. Quaz, what's up, dude? You could watch Optic, you'd miss out on the funny mess that is this game. You miss out on the funny mess that is me. That Molotov is still in effect. They think it's gone! It made the sound of the disappearance, but it's still here! And bam-ba-doo-ba-doo! Here comes Fox! He's found himself a 4K. I don't know what that noise was. I'm excited right now. 14-12. That is a devastating round. I mean, the Molotov, the smoke lands on the edge of it. It makes the noise. You know, they think it's gone. They think they're clear to jump through because there's a smoke either side of the Molotov and they jump straight into it, start getting burnt alive. It's easy kills for Fox then. Everybody's low. Everybody's dying. BTRG get roasted. Literally. I don't mean like verbally. They're burnt alive. They're dead. They're gone. Goodbye. Good night. Hasta luego. 14-12. BTRG are trying to pull this back. They're trying to make things work, but they haven't got the economy really to do it. A Deagle comes out, a UMP, an AK, an STG, an SG. I'm confused. A Krieg. A Krieg comes out on Ray. An Impression has got an AWP. Oh, this is really awkward. I mean, losing a player right there. Sticky's managed to pull it into a two-man advantage. BTRG are trying to make things work, but again, we're into a 3v5. Alpha Red have a lot of control. They've already pushed up short, seen there's nobody towards B. Now they start a rotation to A. If there was an early hit to come through there, things wouldn't really work. Dreamer dies alone going through Monster, which is a little bit awkward. The fact that they've lost Dreamer, like, I don't really get the logic of pushing out there. Maybe it's the idea that they're going to be distracted and rotating up through A, and I think he may have heard some players actually running towards CT. Oh no, it's done. It's over. 15-12. And at this point, BTRG, look at their economy. As soon as that peak comes down in the tunnel, you know you're dead. Like, you have about a 2% chance of making it through there. You are stuck. If you shoot at them from behind, you're going to kill your teammate. You're probably going to lose control of your spray in the meantime. He's going to be shooting you the whole time, laughing his ass off. You're dead. 15-12. Alpha Red on the verge of connecting a victory. as it's going to be a very fast rush from BTRG. They're going into short very quickly. They're already going to lose one player. Peerage in there with a second, a third on the AWP. They're close range, but they can't do anything about him. Another connected. He keeps on going, but he's robbed of the ace as KNDZ comes in to finish it off. And that is going to be the victory.